Where are you calling from today, Aaron, and how long have you been sober?
Hi, my name's Erin, and I'm a grateful alcoholic, and I am in Salem, Oregon, and I had 8 years sober in this program prior, a little over 8 years, but I am back at 68 days.
You're back at what?
68 days. I only have
Oh,
68 days because I went back out there for about
um,
8 years. So by the grace of God, I made it back.
well, I have a question for you. Have you been to this meeting before?
I have not.
Oh, we had somebody else here, a woman, last, maybe this week. She had 8 years also and went back out. So actually, we've had people here 8 years, 12 years that went out. There was one guy with, what did he have, 44 years, and he went out. And I'm like, what did you do that for?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, right?
And he got a DUI. He did
Oh
it because
no.
he wanted to have fun, and
Yes.
so he I guess he couldn't quite figure out how to have fun without. So he's going to the bars and all that, and he decided to start drinking, and then his whole life went to pieces. And he got a DUI, so that's why he came here. I'm like,
Oh goodness.
he came here for
Yeah.
what happened to you with 8 years and all of that?
Well, I had 8 years. Now I have 68 days. Not 8 days, but 68. I
Oh, I
noticed you put
apologize
eight
here.
days up there. That's okay.
I'll fix it. Yeah.
I lost my mother, my father, and my husband all within a short period of time and kind of
Oh,
lost it and then got three DUIs in 2 weeks and
oh
it was
fuck.
on and running and I was back out for about 9 years. But after my I dropped my son off at college in July, I really got into a dark place. And then September 2nd, I decided enough is enough, put myself in inpatient treatment, and I've been out about from treatment about 3 weeks now. So,
You lost your husband and
mm-hmm.
your parents,
Yes.
both parents?
Yes, both parents all within a short period of time, and I'm an only child, and my
I
lost
hate to
my
ask you, but were they all the same airplane or something that crashed or what?
no, my husband and my dad were they died from this disease. And my mom,
Ugh,
she died of sepsis, but it was from complications to other things. So and then my dad just couldn't live without my mom and he drank himself to death. And my husband uh, had the same amount of sober time that I did and went back out there and ended
amazing
up
how that
dying.
happened.
Yeah.
We have somebody actually, she'll come today. So it started out with her 19-year-old son had a drug overdose in their house and dies.
Oh God.
He took fentanyl
Fentanyl,
and
yep.
and it just, some of that stuff from Mexico, and it just killed him. So they both felt terrible, and both mom and dad were in the program, and they started drinking. And then the father, who was 45 years old, drinks himself to death, gets
Oh
fired. They both
no.
got fired from their tech jobs in the Bay Area. Then the
Oh,
father, who's like 46, drinks himself to death. And then the mother started coming here, and I think she's sober for like a month again, but she was in the process of drinking herself to death. And I was like,
yes.
oh, fuck. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
suppose you know all about that, huh?
Yes, I do. But I'm glad to be back in these rooms and
Yeah.
I know what
I,
I need to do. It's like a diabetic that doesn't take their insulin or, any other disease. If you don't
I'm
do the
amazed
next.
how that, I just never decided to do that. I got sober in my 20s, and life was rough enough as it was that I didn't see a way for me to drink myself to death. So I decided to quit.
Good for you. You
You
have
know what I
44
mean?
years? Is that what you
40,
said?
I have 46, yeah.
46 years. Oh my
And that
goodness, that's
actually
amazing.
in a couple of weeks I'll have 47. And that was
That is
but
wonderful.
I got here in my 20s.
That's
I was
great.
that was it. I quit alcohol, drugs, cigarettes. I'll be back. I have to
Sounds good. Thank you.
go. See. Mhm. That looks like. You ever get more water glasses around you than you can handle? They're all empty. Let's see here. Let's see. Hey Devin, how are you? So you were at this meeting the other day, right? You're in
Yes,
Canada.
sir. I was here yesterday.
Okay. And you can let me see. I think I set it up so you can change your let me see. Yeah, you can rename yourself, but I'll do it. So
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Devin,
Oops.
Mac. I hear a squeaky noise. Don't pay no attention.
So
Either
it's,
that
is
or
it Jan? Jan,
yes.
is that
Oh
your, yes. Jan,
yes,
so is this, I noticed when I got in, this is a workshop?
it is. Yeah,
Great.
it's fun. So we take you through all the steps in the books, all of that, and sponsor you, take you through the whole program in about a
Great.
month and a half.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you'll like it. It's unlike any AA meeting you've
Great.
ever been to. And I learned how to do this. Hey Lacey, hi, how are you? Are you here for the AA meeting? Where are you calling from today? And how long you been sober? Jan to Lacey. Hang on here for a second. I had to send this person a text. Uh, so how about you, Emily? How are you? Are you here for the AA meeting and where are you calling from today? I have to ask security questions in this meeting, so how's it going?
Hey, it's Emily from Georgia.
Okay. And
About 3 months. Third meeting with you.
have you been to this meeting with us before?
Yeah, this is my third night.
Oh, really? Okay. So Emily, you're in Georgia and you have 3 months. All right, good. I'm glad you're back here. Remind me, I'll give you an assignment.
Okay.
Okay. Here is, let's see. This is uh no kidding. Multiple girls from Pennsylvania. So talk to me for a second or type it in there. So you're in PEI. What's PEI stand from and how many girls are you that are there? We have people from sober living homes and treatment centers and all that, but we just like to know. Oh, it's called Lacey House. I get it. Oh yeah. Prince Edward Island? No way. Prince Edward Island, really? Holy crap. PE. No, I've never been there, but I know about it. Have I been there? I might have. How many of you are there? How many of you are, let's see here. How many of you girls are there? Yes, way. I love it. Yeah. Let me see. So, okay. So you're a sobriety house. All right. Let's see how I figure. Okay. There you go. Oh, hey, Cassie. Hi. Good. You can help me right now. Very busy in here already. You can admit and change names. So we got Lacey House. So hey, what does it say? Lacey House, Canada. And I'll just put down many girls. God, that's really funny. Oh, I suppose I should make you a. Cassie, is your computer working? Can you help, or are you?
I can help rename for sure. I'm on my phone right now.
Let's see here. Leslie, how are you? Good to see you, Leslie. Uh, thanks for hey, how's it going? You're in where? You're in New York State, right? And
Correct.
how long are you sober now?
I'm starting again, Jan.
Okay, so you're working on day one kind of thing?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. Okay, let's see, day one, and you're in Upper New York State. Cool. Glad you're here.
Thanks, Jan.
Yeah, no, glad you're here. We got all kinds of people piling in here.
Yeah, Jan, I can help rename for you.
You can what?
I can do the renaming for you.
All right, well, I'm just kind of doing it. If you admit people, that'd be great.
Yeah, sounds good.
Or you could do it on your phone. Let me see
Yeah,
here. Zoom user, hey Zoom user, how are you? Where are you calling from and how long are you sober? Jan to Zoom. Zoom user Huber.
Yes.
Yeah, hi. What's your
Hi,
first name and where are you calling from?
Meredith, Iowa.
And how long are you sober?
10 days.
10 days. Uh, Don't you love it when your phone starts talking to you in the middle of an AA meeting? I have to yell at it. Cut it out! Stop it, will you? Stop it! Jesus Christ. Oh, spell Iowa out. Oh yeah, you know the feeling then. Okay.
Iowa.
Yeah, yeah. Spell that right out, Cassie. So here we go. Teresa, hi, how are you? Whoops. Let me see here. Sorry about this, kids. I love it. We have girls from Lacey House. How many of you are there? Emily, Georgia, Cassie, Meredith, Leslie. Teresa, hi, how are you? Where are you calling from and how long are you sober? Jan
Hi,
to Teresa. I'm
hi,
sorry. Say again. Yep.
hi. My name is Teresa, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I had just coming up on 2 years.
Wait a second. Where are you calling from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix,
Phoenix,
Florida?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Okay. And did you say Florida? And how long are you
No,
sober?
Phoenix, Arizona. She said Phoenix, Arizona.
All right.
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
How long are you sober?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. There you go. Let's go to Tom. Hey, Tom, how are you? And where are you calling from today? How long are you sober?
Oh, I'm calling in from Los Angeles.
And how long are you sober?
A little over almost a year and a half.
Almost a year and a half in California. Okay, glad you're here. Welcome aboard. Heaven, Leah, or is it Leah Heaven? Or Leah from Heaven? What? Hey, Leah, or Heaven, how are you? Where are you calling from? How long are you sober? Heaven, Heaven, Heaven. I love the names today. It must be
Hello.
Sunday. Hello?
Me?
Yeah, what's your first name?
My name is Heaven Lee.
Oh, wow. No kidding. My name's
Yeah,
Jan
I'm from
Daw. You're from
Conway,
where?
Arkansas. Conway,
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah.
I married a girl from Arkansas once.
Oh.
I know. What do you mean? Oh, ho, ho. Okay, and it lasted about 3 years, and then her father came after me with a shotgun. But that's another story. I was young. Um, so Heaven, how long are you sober?
7 months.
7 months. Heaven from Arkansas, 7 months. Glad you're here. Oh, here's another one. Bobcat. Hey, Bobcat, how's it going? Where are you calling from? How long are you sober? What a great name. Here, I'll leave you unmuted, Aaron. You're too much fun. I love your running
Hey,
commentary.
can you hear me?
Hey, what's up? So, where are you calling from and how long are you sober?
I relapsed. I was sober for about 4 years, and
Yeah.
then I had a relapse before that.
Yeah.
I was sober for 4 years again before that. So I've had combined in about 10-year period. I had 2 slips.
Well, let's
So
count. Let's start with today. Like, how many days do you have today?
about 25.
25 days, and where are you calling from?
Houston, Texas.
Is your name really Bobcat?
Yeah, well, it's a nickname, college
Yeah, okay,
nickname.
that's fine. Listen, we'll take it. Uh, Glad you're here. Welcome aboard. Uh, let's see. Who else has an
Got
interesting?
Deshaun Milan.
Will you button it up? Nobody's talking to you. Okay, Danny B, how are you? And
Doing great.
where are you? You're in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Correct.
And how many days you got today, Danny?
15.
15. Okay. Good to hear. Glad you're here. Craig, let's go to Craig. Hey, Craig, how are you? And where are you calling from today? How long are you sober?
Hey, this is Craig from Nazareth, PA, and I have 35 days.
Nazareth, 35 days. Did you ever been to that racetrack in Nazareth?
That's in my hometown, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that still open? I never raced on it, but I know all
No,
about it.
no, it's been closed for a while,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Well, glad you're here. Uh, let's go to Robert. Where are you? You're down in Florida, right? Robert. Hey, Robert. He must be working today. Okay, Jan to Robert. And let's go to Morgan. Hi, Morgan. How are you? See, Cassie, you're the
I'm,
only one
I'm
who
here,
has.
Mr. Jann.
How
Dog
long are you?
Jann.
How long are you sober now?
Like 558 days.
558, and you are in Florida. Glad you're here. We're going to go over to. Let's go to. Hey, Morgan. Where are you calling from, and how long are you sober now? Jan to Morgan. Okay. Richard, how are you? Where are you calling from, Richard, and how long are you been sober?
I'm calling from Iowa, and I've been sober for 14 days.
14 days in Iowa. Glad you're here. Uh, Morgan, how about you? Where are you calling from? Okay, let's go to Joseph. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
Brunswick, Ohio, and 5 months.
Ohio, 5 months. Glad you're here. Welcome aboard. DSEAN. Deshaun? I have no
Yeah, you
idea.
got it right.
Okay, where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
I'm calling from New Orleans. I've been sober for about 3 months now.
2 months or 3 months?
3 months, I'm sorry.
3 months in New Orleans. Okay, glad you're here. Welcome, New Orleans. Well, do you have alligators down there, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have them around your house and stuff?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
No.
We have mountain lions here.
Oh.
They just put out a warning. Just check yourself when you walk out at night because the mountain lions are feeding for the winter. I'm great. Probably want me. All right. Anyways, glad you're
Hey,
here.
Jan, could you co-host Preston for me? I'm not catching up with some of the dates that people are
That's all right.
saying.
I don't even see Preston. Those boys, knew they'd show up late. All right, there you go. Back over to Vicky. Hey, Vicky, how are you? See, I used to do this one by myself, Cassie. So I'm glad you're in there. It's a good girl. Good job.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Yeah, well, you're doing it. Just be quiet. Don't talk to me.
Hi, I'm Vicky. I'm an alcoholic. I'm in Florida, and I got about 9 months.
9 months. That one's for you, Preston. 9 months. Okay. I always like it when people say, I've got about 9 months. I'm like, what is this about? Morgan, hey Morgan, what's up? Did we talk to Morgan already? I think we did, but I don't think Cassie was able to keep up. Morgan, Jan to Morgan. Yeah. All right, let's go talk with Doug. Hey Doug, how are you? Doug Shediak in. Where are you?
New Brunswick, Canada, 21 days. So it'd
21.
be about a 15-hour drive from Washington to Eastern Canada,
Uh,
lobster capital of the world.
Look, this is not the tourism channel. We're not on like going there for lobster dinner. Okay. But if we were, I'm glad you told me this. Thank you. Uh, let's talk to Chris D. Yeah, I like it when people kind of give a little synopsis of, especially when they call from places like Australia, or I don't care, Canada. New Brunswick's good too. I've been to New Brunswick, incidentally. 1976 was the last time I was there. What? Yeah, we were on a road trip. And I like New Brunswick. It's a nice province. Morgan, are you with us or not yet? Let's talk to James Bogart. Uh, hey James, did you are you here for AA and where are you calling from today? Are you related to Humphrey Bogart? Probably so. James, Jan to James. All right. Duh, duh, duh. I made a new friend before you and Cassie got here. You guys are like an hour late. Cassie got here, I mean, Aaron got here early. So we're like BBFE, best BFEF, best friends forever, right?
Yes, BFFs.
All right. Where the hell are we? People are just piling into this meeting. It's Sunday here on Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. I'm glad everybody could make it. Right now we're doing, could you put that piece up, Preston, please, about clearing the room? And we're recording the meeting too. We have a podcast on YouTube. We record only the audio. So no one actually, they can't see your name, they can't see anything. They don't even know you're here. Um, so uh, just to let you know. And then also, right now, we're just going through the room to find out who everybody is because we have a lot of new people at this meeting, like everybody who comes here that's are new. And then we also try to clear the room of Zoom bombers. So, and Preston just put all that information up for you in chat. You can see it there. Need any materials? No, we will post the materials up as we go. Morgan, hey Morgan, how are you? Where are you calling from? How long have you been sober? Let's go to Richard. I don't know if we talked to you before. Richard's in Iowa. Richard, how long are you sober? Yeah.
I've been sober for 14 days today.
14 days and you're in Iowa. Okay, glad you're here. How about Joseph? How long are you sober, Joseph? Where are you calling from? Jan to Joseph.
You already asked me, but I'm calling from Ohio and I've been sober 5 months.
5 months. We were having a hard time keeping up. You can yell at Cassie, but she wouldn't like it. That would like hurt her feelings. And she'd smack you. So yeah. Okay, Morgan. God damn it, Morgan. And Bogart is James Bogart is like don't Bogart that joint, my friend. Is that is that person real? Hey, if you don't answer me, we end up putting you in the one day sober from Parker. Morgan. Okay, so Morgan Preston is from Parker, Colorado. He has a day. Thank you. Jeff, how's it going down there in Florida? Good to see you here. We're still clearing the room, kids. So that's what's kind of going on here. We're good to go. So I'm going to ask Preston if you would post everything up to read. So James, I'm a little worried about you. So I'm going to put you in the waiting room, and then Heather. Okay, and then Cassie, I have a question. Can you read or not? If
I
not, I
am
can.
with my 2-year-old right now.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Here, I'll get. Hang on here for a second. Is Hey, Aaron, you want to read? Can you read?
Did you call me?
Jan to Aaron, yeah. You want to
Yes,
do you want to do the reading?
sure.
Are you good at reading? Okay.
I am
It's
good.
it's in chat. Here, I'm gonna make you a co-host. You can turn your camera on too, if you want
Okay.
to. I mean, you don't, but usually, and actually, everybody, I'm going to turn on your pictures now, and also you can turn your videos on right about now. We turn it all up. So, okay, Aaron, over to you. Um,
Okay.
you just put it up in chat. It's called starts with Welcome to Newcomers.
Oh, okay. Hello, my name is Erin, and I am a grateful alcoholic. Let's see. Welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. If you are new to AA or coming back, this is the meeting for you. This group is exactly what the name says, a workshop. We read 5 AA books, work the steps, sponsor you, and give you reading and writing assignments. We will teach you an AA program. We will move right along here, and people get well here. Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop is a step workshop. Oh, whoops! Okay. Step workshop. Unlike most AA meetings, it is not a speakers meeting nor a discussion meeting. It is more like an AA class, AA 101. You want to have the attitude of learning and do the assigned reading and writing on the steps. We will take you through the steps of AA books in short order. So if you are looking for guidance and direction in an AA program, this meeting is for you. Security for Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. We will use the waiting room. When you come in, we ask for your first name, last initial, country or city, and how long you've been sober. We have chat turned off. You can chat with the host or co-hosts. Unmute is turned off. Cameras and pictures are turned off at the beginning of each meeting. We turn them on later. We don't exchange phone numbers. You can get the number of the host for text and support. Here is our email for meeting confirmation. stepsworkshop1@gmail.com. This is good for school, class, work, probation, court orders, etc. And then there's a link to the meeting. We do all of the above for safety reasons. Since everyone is new here, we want to protect you. Zoom bombers try to get in, and the above eliminates them. You will notice this is a step workshop and not a speakers or discussion meeting. It is like a class, AA 101, AA University. It is very unique. It is a very unique meeting since we use the same principles AA used between 1932 and 1939. Everybody works in the group and moves through the 12 steps to live our lives free from alcohol and learn a new way of living. We're glad you could make it. Announcements. AA and this meeting is supported by our own contributions to the seventh tradition, sorry. You can make donations to at Jann Scott in Venmo. Contributions go to pay for Zoom, and we make monthly donations to Boulder One AA and Boulder County AA. We spend about $250 a month. This group meets daily with the following formats. Monday, step meeting, 12 and 12. Tuesday, big book t-shirt. Tuesday, AA inspired preferred. Wednesday, as Bill sees it, Sunglass Wednesday. Thursday, beginners, step 1, 2, or 3, or any beginner related topic, Dog Thursday. Friday, open, chair picks the topic, Cat Friday. Saturday, living sober, virtual background day. Sunday, daily reflections, Fashion Sunday. Please join me in the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. guess that should have been we, sorry guys. AA Preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their existent experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution, does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and to help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. Newcomers, come to our meeting for 5 days and see how you like it. We'll put you to work. Please introduce yourself as an alcoholic when speaking.
All right, perfect. Hey, good job. That was a lot of reading, huh? Oh my God, I know. She's like, I have to go take a nap now after that. I'm like, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
You
So hey,
betcha.
I'm Jen. I'm Jen Alcoholic. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. So here, I'm going to turn this back on for you, Preston. Where is it? Chat. Okay, you can chat now. James, I guess I'm just going to let him in. Looks like he just didn't have anything to say. So we started this meeting almost 5 years ago. And we noticed when we started it during the pandemic that thousands of people came to it. We get about 100 new people that come here every week. We've had over 30,000 people attend this meeting. 1,000 of them got sober and stayed sober. So we have about 200 people that are regulars at this meeting right now. And what happens here is it's called Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. So it's a class. It's like AA class, or it's AA 101 or AA University. So what we do is we will take you through, we'll hand deliver the entire AA program to you. And then we give reading and writing assignments. And so we use 5 different books. If you would put those up, please, Preston. So those are the books that we use. And primarily the AA Big Book, but we also use Living Sober Daily Reflections, 12 Steps, 12 Traditions, As Bill Sees It, etc. And there they are right there. Then if you're here and you need a verification for school, court, probation, so you can what? Okay, what he said. Don't text me because I don't see it. You can text Preston. He won't see it either. You can also text Cassie. Change your name there, Preston, to Greeter in capitals. You too, Cassie. Then people know they can harass you too, and not me. Where was I? I was talking about where was I, Preston? Were you following along?
Yeah, oh yeah, someone needed a meeting. Yeah, if you're
Oh
here for
yeah,
like court
so write
orders.
to us at stepworkshop1@gmail, and we'll give you meeting confirmation. Our suggestion to you, if you're new here, and you come for 5 days to this meeting in a row, see how you like it, and then we'll put you to work. Okay? So that's kind of how the meeting goes. One of the things is we follow the precepts of the early AA meetings that started in 1932, the year Prohibition ended and America got back to drinking. In 1939, when they wrote the Alcoholics Anonymous book, here I have it right here. They wrote this thing called Alcoholics Anonymous. It's the textbook for AA. See it? And what they did in the early 1930s is they worked the program together in a group, just like this. And when they went to meetings, they talked about the 12-step process. Wait, what is AA? AA is a 12-step process, teaches you how to live your life without drinking. That's all it is. It's a 12-step process, how to live my life without drinking. it's a new way of living. Um, today, today in AA, when you go to a meeting, most people will sit there and talk about how their day is going, or their cat, or their pathetic life. But the early days of AA, they did this process, and check this out, 80% to 100% of them stayed sober their entire lives. So that's what we do here. We hand deliver to you the basic AA program, and if you stick around with us, uh, you'll be able to learn how to stay sober for the rest of your life. So this is where slipping and comes to an end. And for new people, it's where things kind of really get moving. So today, today is Sunday, and on Sundays we read daily reflections. So Preston, if you would put up a link to daily reflections, and if you would you also read and everybody, you can look at it in chat, would you read today's daily reflections?
Yeah, I gotcha. Hey, I'm Preston. I'm an alcoholic. The daily reflections for today is titled "A Sense of Belonging," November 12th or 10th. Perhaps one of the greatest rewards of meditation and prayer is the sense of belonging that comes to us. And that comes from the 12 and 12, page 105. And it says, that's what it is, belonging. After a session of meditation, I knew that the feeling I was experiencing was a sense of belonging because I was so relaxed. I felt quieter inside, more willing to discard little irritations. I appreciated my sense of humor. What I also experience in my daily practice is the sheer pleasure of belonging to the creative flow of God's world. How propitious for us that prayer and meditation are written right into our AA way of life.
Cool. Excellent. Um, so we're also due classroom work today, and we're going to start right now. So we'll start right with you, Preston. What are you working on? What's your latest reading and writing assignment? Tell us about your daily program. Exactly what does
Okay.
it consist of, including your service work?
Okay, yeah. In a nutshell, I wake up, I've got like my morning ritual, 30 minutes of prayer and meditation, reading the On Awakening and getting my day started. So that's, part of step 11. Carrying over the corrective measures, my mistakes that I need to work on from the previous day. That's step 10. And step 12 now, coming to this meeting, doing what I'm doing here, and also trying to live by, spiritual principles in all my affairs. That's the tough one, but that's steps 10, 11, and 12. And I'm reading through the 12 and 12 now and just kind of going through all the steps and stuff and studying them.
Would you put up the link for step 10 and 11 so
Yeah.
people can see that that's your daily inventory, and you do service work here every day, so you are fully engaged 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let me see. Hey, Gwen, we gave you an assignment yesterday. What was it?
Yes, you wanted me to read the preface, the forewords, and I think the doctor's opinion, and then give 5 takeaways. Which I think
Okay,
I
let me
came.
just
Oh.
go over this for everybody. So she read the preface and the 4 forwards in the AA Big Book there in the very beginning. And then you read the doctor's opinion too. So
Yes.
so good. So let's start with the preface and 4 forwards. What did you get out of that?
Okay. So, in the preface, I was just amazed by how quickly, from the first edition to, the 1976 edition, how many books went into circulation. So it was very quick, from, 300,000 copies to 1 million and 1.1 million-ish, and then 19.5 million-ish, from in that short, time period. The on the second page of the preface, it says all changes made over the years in the big book have had the same purpose: to represent the current membership of Alcoholics Anonymous more accurately and thereby to reach more alcoholics. Then the first edition, right at the beginning, it said that, that we are to show, that Alcoholics Anonymous is there to show other alcoholics precisely how they have recovered. And that was the main purpose of this book, that, the big book. And that also many do not comprehend that the alcoholic is a very sick person. And I have personal, experience with that. So,
yeah.
And then the only requirement for membership
As
is an
we all
honest
do.
desire. Yeah.
You're not alone. Yeah.
Then the only requirement for membership here is that it is an honest desire to stop drinking. Second edition, I think I might have gone over 5 by now. That from 1935 to 1955, there became 6,000 groups and over 150,000 recovered alcoholics.
Okay, let's go to doctor's opinion. What did you come up with there?
Doctor's opinion. Okay. The first thing that jumped out at me was the fact that Bill W. was in his 3rd treatment. So sometimes it's not always a one and done,
Yeah.
And that the body of the alcoholic is quite as abnormal as his mind, and that our bodies are sickened as well. And that even back then when Dr. Silkworth, they were favoring hospitalization for the alcoholic who is very jittery or befogged.
Okay, your final takeaway on doctor's opinion, what is it?
I believe that there's a lot of information in that is still very applicable today. I do sometimes wonder about the whole allergy thing.
Okay, stop right there. I'm going to explain all of this. So, Dr. Silkworth ran the preeminent alcohol treatment center in the United States in New York. He came right out and said that he could not help alcoholics, that treatment centers don't help them. What he discovered was that AA helped people. They were the only group that got people sober and stayed sober. The other thing is that he talked about the psychic change that we seem to have here in AA, the spiritual change. And then, bam, we get healed and we stayed sober forever. That's basically what he said. So good on you. Move on to, how many times you been to this meeting?
This is number 6 or
Okay.
7. 6.
I'm going to give you the instructions for the first half of the first step. Preston's going to put them up in chat so everybody can see them. So the instructions for the first half of the first step go like this. First of all, it says we admitted we were powerless over alcohol. So starting with the last time you drank or used, when it was, what you drank, who you were with, what happened, and what the consequences were. And you work your way all the way back to the first time you drank. So an example would be like when it was. So for me, it would be like it was in the summer. What I drank was gin. Who I was with my friend Steve. What happened was Steve came over, we were drinking, and then we left my house in his car and we're going to a beach club, and we got pulled over by the cops. He drove through a sobriety checkpoint and he got thrown in jail. The consequences were I was only 17 at the time. So the consequences were I got in trouble. So there you have it. And then you keep writing about various incidents. Start with the last time you drank, work your way backwards. Usually the mind will come up with about between 20 and 100 incidents. You got it? All right, cool.
Got it.
Do that for tomorrow. All right, good job. Hey, Danny, how about you? What do you do for your daily program there, Danny? I know you're. Where'd he go? Is he here? There he is. There he is. Yeah. Hey, Dan. What do you try to do for your daily program? Da, da, da. Too hard to unmute. Whoop.
There we go.
Yeah.
I wake up and I pray. I get
Okay.
prayer on my phone morning and night. I thank God for another sober day.
Yeah.
The morning is when I do my prayer time, and I get on the phone, take care of business, and then I go to Zoom meetings. I'm going to try getting out to some outside meetings so I can start being face to face with some people.
Well, that's good. I see you're growing a beard.
Yeah,
I
it's
almost
going.
didn't recognize you. All right. All right, good. Glad you're here, 100%. Way to go. Uh, Rebecca, hi, how are you? What are you doing now for your
Working on
daily?
10, 11. In the morning I read some step prayers. Third step prayer I really like. And really trying to God grant me the serenity. Really sometimes multiple times a day. Yeah, and then I retire at night and I try to read some meditation and listen to some calm music and
So you're reading 86 through 88 twice a day. You're doing the daily check-in, right?
correct.
Yeah, okay. That's good. How's that going? How are you doing overall?
I'm doing well tonight. I have a little migraine, so please excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we seem to get those. Um, Coca-Cola and aspirin. I have no idea. Okay. Glad you're here. Jeff, what do you do for your daily program? What are you working on?
Jeff, alcoholic, Florida. I'm working on page 80, 86. The retiring and in the morning and review and using all the tools that are on the page there. Something is easy to overlook. I don't want to get, complacent on this. This meeting has brought me back to that. And it's got to be a daily thing. I'm listening to everybody news and doing it well. I want to do it the way they do it. Yeah.
And Preston put it up in chat. So those of you who are wondering, what are we talking about? Page 86, the personal inventory and all that. It's right in chat. Okay, good. Jeff, how are you doing? Any good?
Thank you. I'm doing good. That's a wonderful thing. It's brought me back to it, into it, and I thank the meeting for that. Yes.
You're welcome.
That's me to give it away.
Debbie, how about you? What are you working on?
Same as a lot of the people in here. Oh geez. Steps 10 and 11. Wake up in the morning, prayer, decide what I want to do with the day, prayerfully. And in the evening I check back in and see what I could have done better and meditate. And that's about all I've been doing right now. I'm going to start reading some of the stories in the back.
Good idea. You could do
Yeah.
that. Start with Dr. Bob's and work your way backward.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Yes. Do that. Emily in Georgia, did we give you an assignment? Have you been here before? I can't remember. I'm sure you have.
Yes, this is my third meeting,
Okay.
and
So
I listened to all the YouTubes today.
Your kid, what? You listened to all, there's 30 of them up there.
Oh, I didn't see 30.
How many did you see?
I think I saw 6.
Preston, put a link to our YouTube channel up, or Jesse, would you put a link to our YouTube channel up? You must have went to the what did you just go to the podcast list?
I just typed, I don't know what made me think just typed in Jann speaker meeting because a friend told me to just listen to speaker meetings for motivation. And so it dawned on me to check if you had any.
So we just put them up today, right there. Jesse just put up and Preston put them up. Just put up our YouTube there's 30 meetings up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go click on it and look at them. That's good. So did we
They're
give you a
really
right?
good.
Are they? What do you
Yes,
like about what do you like about me?
It's like stand-up
Okay, enough
comedy.
about me.
Stand-up
Let's
comedy.
talk about you. What do you like about me? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's really good. I was not motivated today, so it kept me going to clean up the house.
Yeah, there you go. Of course. Well, we like that.
It's good to
So,
have something
yeah,
in your
go back.
ear.
So we're going to give you the same writing assignment that we gave Gwen, okay?
Okay.
And it is, if you could put it up again, please.
Can you save those, or how do you do that? Just copy and paste it from the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there it is right there. Start with the last time you drank, when it was, what you drank or drugged, who you were with, what happened, what the consequences were. You're going to work your way all the way back to the first time you drank.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
gonna take a long time. That's about 10 years.
Cassie did hers in a couple days. Cassie, how did you get yours done so fast? Because you had like 150 or 160.
I definitely typed it, and a lot of them were just like copied and pasted because it was a lot of the same scenarios that I would do.
As an example.
Example that happened a lot was where I was at my house by myself, drinking wine, watching TV. Consequence was woke up with a hangover.
There you go.
And you do that
So, how's
every
that
day
sound?
for
I-
a certain amount of time?
Years and years.
I copied and pasted quite a bit of those, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Cassie. Emily, get going.
Thank you.
You know how to do it?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Get going. Good. Debbie, did I talk to Debbie? Yes. Okay, good. And I talked to Rebecca. I didn't talk to
Yeah.
somebody talking to me. Is that my cat? What's that noise? Oh, that's Cassie here. Oh, okay. Stacy, Indiana. Hey, how are
I
you?
think it's
What are you
Debbie.
working on? Science?
Hey,
Science!
Stacy, alcoholic.
Yeah.
I'm working on steps 10 and 11, doing my prayers in the morning and meditation morning and night. And I also noticed I'm feeling more into step 12 as far as living my life in that way. Just like a random thing for today, for example, was I was in traffic and I got really pissed at the guy that cut me off, and I immediately was like, wait a second, calm down. Said the serenity prayer to myself and carried on
So
without
you didn't
honking.
do what people usually do in Indiana, which is take your gun off the rack and shoot it
Right.
at his car.
No.
All right, that's good. All right, well, good. I'm glad you're here. Let's talk to Heather in Idaho. Heather, have we given you an assignment yet? A reading or writing assignment? Can't hear you. You have to unmute.
Yeah, we finished. Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Did I unmute?
Did we give you an assignment
Okay.
yet?
Yes, actually, we finished step 2. You told me to read 60 through 63.
Oh, good. Okay. Did you do that?
Yes, I did. Multiple
Oh,
times.
okay. Well, if you come tomorrow, we'll do the third step with you, okay? How's that sound? But so you already did the writing on
That's
step
it.
1. Did you do the writing on step 1?
Yes.
Okay, you did.
Yes, step 1 and step 2. The first half, second half, and then step 2.
Okay, good. So but I guess I haven't seen you in a while. So tomorrow if you come, we'll do step 3 with you right here.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Glad you're here. 100%. Let me see here. Robert, how's it going? Vicky in Florida. Well, let me ask a couple of you guys. So Vicky in Florida. Well, let's go up here and talk to Aaron. Hey, Aaron. So you and I were talking earlier. So you want to tell everybody what made you come today? What happened to you? You had 8 years and then you had a relapse. You want to just tell everybody what you
Yes,
told me
so
earlier?
I had 8 years in the program. Gosh, what that was like 16 years ago. had a very serious illness, was on chemo for a while, and stopped going to meetings, was unable, my sponsee, I had one sponsee at the time, and then they ended up passing away. At any rate, went back out there for 9 years. In the process of that, lost my I'm an only child, lost my father, my mother, and my husband and my dad to this disease, but all within a short period of time. Both kids, my daughter went to college and was gone out of the house. Then my son, I just dropped off in Kansas. He was going to play football in Kansas, so I dropped him off in July, and was really on after that. I a while back got 3 DUIs in 2 weeks. Anyway, I just graduated from inpatient treatment at Serenity Lane in Coburg, Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. Go Ducks. I went to U of O, graduated from U of O. Anyway, so I'm back in these rooms and wanting to work the steps again. I've tried to get 3 different sponsors, none of which have worked out yet. So I still don't have a sponsor, but I am extremely motivated. I'm not back at work yet because I'm going to be focusing on my recovery 24/7. So I'm just really anxious to get at it. I've been doing Zoom meetings, anywhere from 3 to 10 of them a day, and then been going to in-person meetings. I'm doing IOP. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now, and I have
So
68 days
here,
sober.
let me tell you how this meeting works. So here we'll sponsor you. So if you come here for 5 days in a row, we'll then put you to work if you like it, if you like this meeting. And then we sponsor you. We give you reading assignments, writing assignments, sponsor you, take you through the books. We're a one-stop shop. We'll take you through the entire program right here in about a month and a half. It's the only meeting like it in the world. And the way it got started was when I had 11 years sober back in the 80s. I was not feeling great. I had a relationship coming to an end, business failing. So I had a sponsor. I was talking to him, and he said, "Why don't you come to my house Wednesday night? We have this meeting, which was just like this one. This is back in like 87 or 88." And so I went to that meeting, and voila, I felt 10 times better. And we went through the entire program fairly quickly with a group of people like this. And so that's kind of how we're passing it on here. And that's what happens in this meeting. I think a lot of what happens is people go to AA meetings, like you were saying. People don't know how to sponsor people. The job of the sponsor is to teach you the 12-step process. That's what it is. What is AA? AA is a 12-step process how it teaches you how to live your life without drinking. Rewires the brain. It reprograms the brain, the computer, for us to be able to live without drinking and never go back to it. And I mean, so Jeff, you never went back.
Jeff, alcoholic. I slipped a couple times in my first 6 months, just one day out, and then the
Yeah, but you
third
got
time,
39 years here, man.
39. Yeah, once I came in, I beg everybody, don't do, hit your bottom, say you got your bottom and go with it. I became arrogant. I figured, well, I took my will back as well. I think I've learned how I can drink. These things won't happen to me again. What they do, and I'm listening to all these people witness to what happened to them when they went out. So thank you for helping keep me sober, everybody. Yeah.
All right, so there you go. That's what we do here. We do the 12-step process.
Yep.
Here, and that's what happens. So everybody here can stay sober forever and have a happy life. I also have a happy life. Wait, Gwen has her cat. It's not Friday, but there's that tortoiseshell kitty cat. What's your cat's name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, such a cute kitty. Who's a good
Thank
cat?
you.
If a cat shows up, I'm gone. That's it. We have Cat Friday here in this meeting, Aaron. So people bring their cats on Friday. For the dog people, it's Thursday. And for cat people, they can't help it. They just, where's your cat, Preston? I know he's there wandering around. Is he like sleeping? All right, he's over someplace else. All right. Isn't that exciting? Kids are welcome here too. Cats, dogs. You may think that's kind of weird.
So Jan, I have a question.
Yeah,
So, what should I get started on?
nothing. Just come tomorrow.
Okay.
Just come, show up, pay attention to what we're doing. Because this is like a 90 mile an hour train. It's a high speed train. We go from 0 to 90, and you'll see. So that's why we like people to come and just see what we're doing here and sort of try to get into the groove. So let's see here. Let's keep going. So, hey, James Bogard, how are you liking today's meeting, James? Guess not. Vicky in Florida, 9 months. How are you liking today's meeting, Vicky?
Hi, I'm Vicky Alcoholic. I am finding this very interesting. I have had periods of sobriety. My longest was 12 and a half years, of which I relapsed during COVID. When Zoom meetings started, I just could not get into them. But you know, I wanted to drink more than I wanted to stay sober is what it comes down to.
I'll tell you, let me tell you, one of the things that happens in this meeting is we do this whole 12-step process, and all of that goes away. People that come to this meeting and stay here and do the work, there's just a huge healing that takes place. And you end up feeling a lot better because we do the whole 12-step process. And if you come here and do this, you'll see.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, just come, and
Okay.
it'll be totally different than what you experienced before. James, you gave me the thumbs up. Or what? Are you at work or something, James? You can't talk. Is that it? Yeah, probably is, I think. Okay. Anyways, I'll leave you alone. I'm not going to bug you. So let's see, Morgan over in Parker. How are you doing, Morgan? How are you enjoying today's meeting? There he is. Can't hear you though, Morgan. You have to unmute or something. Well, you're unmuted, but your microphone must be broken. All right, well, we'll talk to Deshaun. Deshaun, how are you liking today's meeting? Jan to Deshaun in LA, Los Angeles, California, United States of America. Deshaun, how about you? Okay. Bobcat, Texas. Oh, yeah, there you are, Deshaun. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was acting funny on me.
How are you liking today's meeting?
Um,
Are you paying attention?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's had me thinking about my daily routine and what I could do better, you know.
Well,
'Cause
here's the
I
deal. If you think you might like this meeting, come to it for 5 days in a row, see how you like it, and we'll put you to work. Do you have a sponsor?
no, I had one, but I don't know what happened to him.
Well, you get a sponsor here instantly. And so you're not writing the steps or anything like that?
No, I haven't in about a year.
All right, well, this is where it happens. Show up. And where are you? Are you in LA itself? Los Angeles, California?
No, I'm in New Orleans.
Oh, you're in New Orleans. Sorry about that. Would you
Yeah.
change that? Preston, change that. Put New Orleans on there. All right, good. That's right. We were talking about your pet crocodiles or alligators. Oh no, you don't have any. But all right. Good man. Show up. Come for 5 days, see how you like it. Not NOLA. Write down New Orleans. God damn it. Bobcat, you're up next.
Yes, sir. How are
You know,
you?
yeah, don't call me sir. Just call me. Or you actually, people call me Jan Dog. That's my gangster name.
All right. Yeah, I like the meeting so far.
Yeah.
Definitely be back.
And you're down in Texas?
Texas, that's correct.
Where
Houston.
the heck are you in Texas? That's a big state. That's big as the entire United States.
Well, Houston is on the Gulf.
I know where Houston is.
Kind of yeah, I'm on the west side of Houston. Been here, born and raised.
What do
So
you do? Let me ask you, what kind of work do you do in Houston?
I do commercial real estate development.
Oh my God, that's like huge. That's gotta be huge in Houston.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. There's a lot of I mean it's just grown over the last 30 years. It's
So
incredible. We got
you're one of those guys. You have to be careful that you don't drink yourself to death in your Mercedes in the parking lot, huh?
exactly.
I mean, it's like how true it. This guy has no idea. I do. I live in Boulder. I mean, I know a lot of people that have done exactly that. It's either they drink themselves to death in their Mercedes or their BMW or some fucking thing.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, I don't want none of that.
Have you ever
But
had any time sober?
oh yeah, yeah. I've had I just got off of about 4.5 years, and I had about a I don't know, probably about a 10-day slip up where I was
What
started
what
drinking
is
up.
what's the thing that drives you back to drinking
I think
after?
it's not keeping up with AA and stress, stress from work. I got 3 young kids, 6, 4, and 2. And it's just, the stress of life, just thinking I can maybe handle it or I can handle one. And
Yeah.
then I would do that. I would just drink one and but the next couple of days it would get more and more. So then I'm right back to where I was. So
Here's
I'm
the deal.
doing, yeah.
If you come here, we can teach you how to do this basic AA program, which you're probably not going to learn anyplace else. And then I mean, I've owned a couple companies and had businesses and people that worked for me and, had a pretty good life here in Boulder. I never would have pulled it off had I kept drinking. Now, some people can pull it off, and that's way more dangerous because then, the alcohol just completely takes over
Right.
and destroys you. So, especially, when you have kids and everything, you think, okay, I've got to get sober for these kids. But then, what we do, which is the unfortunate part, is we just die, and then the kids are like, they're whatever, dad died. Um, so the big thing is how do I get to the point where I can cross the line from maybe I'll stay sober too. I'm going to stay sober a day at a time forever. And this is the meeting where you get to do that. That's what we focus on here.
Well, that sounds great.
All right.
I have worked the steps a couple of times, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm not doing it right. So
Yeah, probably not. I mean, Jeff's got 39 years. He's been coming. He comes here because he's like, whoa, you guys are like, this is AA 3.0. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We kind
okay.
of picked up where Dr. Bob and Bill left off because those guys were rocking. They were not fooling around. So, I love your name too, Bob. Do they call you Bobcat in the office?
Yeah, I mean, it's some of my friends
Yeah.
do that, it just kind of stuck. And I'm 51, so that was, college was, 30 years ago. So but it's still just kind of stuck around.
That's bad.
Kind of funny.
I've had a lot of different nicknames, most of which I can't repeat in this meeting. But anyways, I'm glad you're here. So Devin in Canada, well, you're laughing your ass off. So you enjoying this meeting, are you? How's it going, Devin?
Yeah, absolutely. It's great. It's going great.
And is this your second time here? Third
Yeah,
time?
this is my second time here.
All
I
right,
was
man.
here yesterday.
Keep coming. Come tomorrow,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we'll
Thank you.
we'll definitely put you to work. All right, so good. I'm glad you like. So you like it when I refer to myself as my gangster name, Jan Dog.
I mean, like,
That's kind of a
I
joke.
wouldn't say I like it. I find it amusing. I love it, actually.
So do I, exactly. There you go. Uh, I don't sleep with a gun under my pillow anymore. I used to be fairly freaked out all the time. Till I had a sponsor in AA who says, "Why do you sleep with a gun under your pillow? We live in Boulder. Nobody's coming in the house." I'm like, I don't know. I have hallucinations. I said, well, if you stop fucking drinking and taking drugs, you wouldn't wake up with hallucinations in the middle of the night. Richard in Iowa, how are you liking today's meeting? How's it going?
It's going pretty good. It's my first time, and it seems pretty good.
It's your first time to an AA meeting?
No, it's my first time in this one though, and it's the first time I've seen it represented like this. It's usually just a bunch of stories.
I know. That's what makes this meeting so great. So come here for 5 days in a row. If you think you might like it, and then this is a class, it's AA class, AA 101. We'll teach you how to do things here. Seriously. I mean, this is different than any other AA meeting. That's because I know a lot. I'm one of those people that I've studied this 46 years. As the saying goes, Jesse, I'm all knowing, right? That's exactly right. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Just call me Jan Dog. Joseph, how's it going in Ohio? Ohio. How are you liking today's meeting?
Joe Attic. I liked it so far. It's better than some of the other ones I went to.
Have you been to AA much before?
I've been going for about 3 months now.
Are you in a big truck?
Am I what?
Are you in a big truck? You have a bit of an echo there. I thought maybe you're on your CB or big whatever. No. Okay.
I'm in a garage right now.
You're in what?
A garage.
A garage. That's what are you doing in the garage today? You're working on your race car or bulldozer? Or
I'm
what?
at my family's house and they're inside and they're being loud, so I came out here.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, this is a good place. It's better than drinking in the garage, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Glad you're here. You're welcome to come. We're here every day, same time, same channel. So, Aaron, how are you doing now that you've been through an entire meeting? You enjoy this a little bit or not?
I am good. I was trying to I've been texting back and forth with Preston, trying to make sure that because I'm like, I overthink things, and he said just show up every day for 5 days and everything will become clear.
That's right. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just see if you can make it here tomorrow. Most people never come back.
No, and I will make it back, but I need confirmation from you right now as to what time.
Oh, we're here at the same time.
I can't remember what time I came in here. I don't know. I
Probably
don't know.
3 o'clock. You came in at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay. So 3
Yeah.
o'clock, and it's Newcomers Slippers 12-step workshop, right?
Newcomers here. I'll put a link up in chat.
He already gave me the link, but I am very computer illiterate,
Oh,
so I
okay.
have a different way that I get into these meetings. So if I
Hey,
just know
listen,
the
it's
name and the time, I
Newcomers.
can get in.
It's Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. Okay.
And at 3 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, every day. Yeah. Okay. I think we're done. Did we get to everybody? We didn't talk to Jesse. Jesse, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. Did you work today or are you working?
I worked yesterday and then got up late. So yeah, I just overslept for the meeting. That's why I'm late.
And okay. So what time do you work till?
So I got home this morning at like 5:30.
Oh my
But then
God.
went to church with my family, so that's kind of what threw me off.
Well,
So
you got home. So the club closes. What time's the club close?
we close at 3, but I help shut down. So yeah.
Wow, 3 o'clock. Okay, I won't
it's
even
late
ask what
night.
goes on up until that time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like I already know. Okay, I think we got everybody. Did we get everybody there, Preston? Cassie, did we get everybody? Yes, Dog, we got everybody. All right. If you have any questions, you can ask after we close the meeting. But over to who wants to read the promises? You want to read the promises there, Jeff? On page 83 in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Okay, sure. I'm almost there at 86. I'll go back 2 pages and we got it. Okay. Jeff Alcoholic, South Florida. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We are going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them. Thank you.
Thank you. Here comes the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So this meeting is officially over. And if anybody has any questions about this meeting or AA in general, you can unmute now. I said it so you can unmute and ask away. So Devin, good to see you keep coming. And Richard and Iowa, you should keep coming. Well, you'll learn a lot of stuff here. Joseph, you too. Who else? Vicky, definitely you. Morgan, you definitely. James, definitely.
I'm
Robert,
sorry, I just have a
definitely.
quick question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Just about this meeting specifically, am I allowed to smoke while we're like cigarettes while we're in the meeting? Or is it,
As long as it doesn't come through.
well, I don't think it will, but okay.
No. I always mess with people if they're
It'd
smoking.
be pretty cool if it did.
I'll go. Wait, hey, there's no smoking in this meeting. Oh, I'm sorry. I said, no, forget about it. It's a Zoom meeting. Couldn't.
I wanted to ask. Okay, cool.
No, you
All right.
can smoke if you want to, but it's like I forget, who do I do that to? Do I do that to you, Preston, or I do that to? I do it to some people. Maybe, yeah, you can smoke. I don't give a shit about that. It's
All right, cool.
not like we're in a room here.
Cool. Sounds good.
Where
Just
are you?
trying to be respectful.
You're in Canada. You're like
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to.
4,000
That's why I'm
miles
trying to be so
away.
respectful.
There's no
Well,
way
exactly, because I can't have to. Okay. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Thank you
I
so
know.
much.
I
Take
mean,
care.
Rebecca has case. Hey, Aaron, you come tomorrow. We'll see you. And
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Rebecca smokes in the meeting. We never say anything to her. Do you smoke, Aaron? Oh, she left it. And there he goes. Oh, Robert's smoking. Look at that, man. There he goes. He's gangster. I don't give a shit. Heather, you're in Idaho. We got a ton of snow here in Colorado. They shut the whole damn state down. I think they're reopening it today, I'm hoping. I don't know if you got snow in Idaho. Where are you? Who's in Canada? Hey, Leslie, did you get any snow over there in the upper New York State? Is Cassie still here? I bet you did
No,
get
it's
some.
been very warm. We have nothing.
Oh, okay. No, it got warm today a little bit, but we had 3 solid days of snow. It went from summer to bam, winter. Covered the whole state in like 2 to 3 feet of snow. How are you feeling? Getting any better? Maybe?
Yeah, hanging in.
Okay. So you gotta, takes like 5 days to completely withdraw and detox, right?
Yeah,
They give you any medication to help you detox or not?
no.
Do you need any or not?
No, I'm okay with that part.
All right, okay. Oh, it's the mental anguish that it causes, huh?
Yeah, yep.
I know that, yeah. That's why I don't drink or take any drugs at all anymore. I would have mental anguish every single day. I'd be like, I thought I was going crazy. And what it was the withdrawal from the stuff I was doing. And the withdrawals would last forever. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
wasn't just a hangover, but it would be the top. My withdrawals would have a top on them. they would just go on for like a month and a half, 2 months. Raised all kinds of hell with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really having the, problems with you know, I think the holidays come in and, I'm still haven't seen any of my kids and I'm really having a hard time dealing with it.
Do they know? Do they know that you're having relapses or not?
Yeah, that's kind of why they're done with me, Jan.
Oh, well,
You
what
know?
do you do when you have a relapse? Do you like get on the phone and start calling them or what?
No, but
How would they know that you're having a relapse?
because I've done it so many times before that they just said, we're done with this.
So
It's
they don't
messing
know,
with
like if you picked up a drink yesterday, they didn't know you had a drink in your hand, right?
no, but I haven't. I mean, it's been probably it's been months since I've seen them.
Okay.
Months.
Well, we have a saying in AA, and the saying is you have to give yourself a break. None of that stuff that they say about you is true. You are not, okay? You are, you know, um, you're a child of God. You are a perfect human being. You have some slight imperfections. You drink sometimes, but you're not a bad person. You're not a gangster. They don't call you Leslie the gangster.
No, no, they don't.
So there you go. You're in fact a nurse. They call you Leslie the nurse. You help
Yeah.
people. You help people every day. You are a pillar of society. You just
Aw.
have you have this slight little illness, alcoholism.
Yeah. Well, it just I'm just so my own kids don't want anything to do with me, Jan. It's ripping me up.
I know.
Ripping me up.
Well, and we talked about this before, but I think there's a way for you to get over this. I mean, we all have that. I certainly have had it. Um, where I have my sister and brother that don't want anything to do with me sometime later. But it's like, what's the deal with you guys? Because I know I'm not a bad person. Actually a pretty good person. But they have their things, you know. What's his name wrote about it? It's called People of the Lie. It's a book. He's an AA guy, and it talks about evil. It talks about how people end up with an evil mindset. It's the same guy that wrote the book The Road Less Traveled By. Have you ever read that?